at everything.
Pew pew.
Don't get
Pew,
so
pew,
excited.
Pew pew pew.
Pew 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 pew. We worked this time. Whoop whoop. Oh, I'm all Baker Creeked out tonight.
So not.
You look like.
It looks like it's orange. What's up with the color?
I don't know. What's up with
This is
that?
supposed to be like a pinkish coral color. Like,
Even here it looks orange.
no, it's not. But
So hello everybody. Anita, Smoking Reptile, Debbie Jackson, Mark, JJL
you,
Forge, Wanderlust, Sam, Kiki Gardens, Kathy, Mama Mimsy, Heather, Wanderlust. I already said you. Life with Linda.
Linda Renner's in here.
G Trapper, Linda Renner. Hey, did you get your yet?
Huh?
I asked Linda if she got her thing yet. Mr.
Mr.
Windswept.
What's up?
Can I get on Mr. Windswept? Whoop, whoop. Suburban. Not yet. Okay, we better check into that. Is that my tea or your tea?
Yours.
Okay, cool. My seeds? Question mark. What is Linda
I don't
talking?
know. We didn't get Linda's mixed up, did we? No. Linda Renner's the one that won the...
Right. She won the Hooyah.
No, Linda Renner... No, Linda got the planner.
Right.
Right.
What Life with Linda? What you?
Oh, single dad. Yeah.
Oh.
On single dad, yes.
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 She won on Single Dad.
Yeah, I was like, we haven't given out our seed thing yet.
So. What's up with that?
Did we get our package,
Who asked that?
Mr. Windswept?
Yes! It came today, you sneaky little person, you. Sneaky,
Yes,
you
we
sneaky
did.
little person, you. Thank you very much.
Yes. Haven't had a chance to really look at it. We've been super busy today. So. And still
Lonely
not
prepper.
done.
Still not done.
Haven't had dinner yet. Again.
We never eat dinner till after the live stream on Saturday night.
Well, we're attempting to make a low country boil. But our problem is we have a ceiling fan in our kitchen. And if the ceiling fan is going, then it doesn't let the burner, because we have gas burners, and so it doesn't let the burner get enough contact with the big pan to be able to get it to boil. So I have to turn it off. I won the Clyde's planner. I didn't hear what you said. It was buffering. Yeah, I'll check on it and see. Robin, you been canning all week after shopping with Sub? We did do some canning, didn't we?
Lots of carrots.
A little bit. Lots of carrots.
Lots of carrots.
Josh, just be careful.
Well, Josh, I mean, you did stick the fork in the light socket today.
Just saying.
Just saying. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Did the notification not go out or something?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I heard you bought a few carrots. Yeah, we bought a 50 pound bag? No.
50 pound bag.
Was it 50 pounds?
Yeah.
No.
Did you get a
20
notification that we were on?
Yes,
You
I did.
Okay.
Yes, we did get a thunderstorm.
Yep, we got a big old thunderstorm over there.
It wasn't 50 pounds. There's no way it was 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
20 pounds.
Sub?
How
big
many
was that
pounds
bag?
was it? Sub like 20?
50.
20 pounds?
Talked you into the 50.
No. Was it 50? It can't be 50 pounds. How many pounds was it?
It was 50.
God, it was 50. Look, I got a message because my daughters are on Google Hangouts, and Ladessa sent me a message, and she's like, I hate carrots.
My hands turned orange.
They weren't
Look,
orange.
there's still a...
Well, that's because you don't bathe, but...
I do bathe. I bathe almost
Stepping
twice
back
a day.
in time, Kentucky. What's up?
What's going on, y'all?
But yeah, we got a 50-pound bag, and I wasn't gonna remind Jason, but the whole reason he talked me into a 50-pound bag was because he was going to use some for the deer. But now that he's already cut everything up and got everything in cans, now I don't have to worry about it. So that's why my shirt's orange. That's it. That's exactly. Yeah, sugar scrub with oils to get out. Get the color out. No, we just.
It smells like carrots too.
Just need to take a bath.
I took a bath. Well, see, now you're gonna get people sending me soap on a rope and washcloths.
Look at Sub. She's like, too late now. It's an excuse to go back. No.
We do need to go back. We need to go back.
Oh, well, I wouldn't mind going back for more Brussels sprouts because I'm itching. My Brussels sprouts are just little sprouts right now, so.
And ours did not
seedlings.
Did not do well. The ones we were planted in springtime.
They had Brussels sprouts that were like this big, and they were absolutely delicious. They're like $1.69 a pound or something like that, and we bought like 2-3 pounds, and we ate. Our family loves Brussels sprouts so much that like Blaze started to half them up and put them in the cast iron skillet, and Jason's like, "How many are you making?" And Blaze is like,
all 3 pounds.
I was just gonna do half the bag. He's like, "No, just do the whole thing."
There wasn't a single Brussels sprout left.
We ate that whole family. Probably had a plate full of just Brussels sprouts. But I can't complain. I mean, that just means we're.
What's up, Granny's
healthy.
Florida Garden?
So. But yeah.
I mean, have you ever witnessed children fight over Brussels sprouts?
Look, when I was their age, I hated Brussels sprouts. Partially because my age and your age was the age of everything was like, you remember the Brussels sprouts used to come in those little like rectangles, and it was like a frozen brick of ice with the Brussels sprouts in the middle of the brick. Do you not remember that?
That's how my mama got spinach.
No, even the Brussels sprouts, everything came in like a big brick. Help me out here, y'all. I'm not the only one that remembers that, right? I'm telling you, it was like this big brick. Everything was a brick. You must have been
eating some.
No, it was not like government. No,
with your daddy being in the Air Force. You must have been eating some Area 51 Brussels sprouts.
No.
None in the house.
Robin makes yummy yeah, I do make pretty kick butt Brussels. Yeah, green giant, like a green giant box. Exactly. They were like these big rectangles.
I don't remember that. And I remember the green giant.
Yeah, they were everything was like a brick. It was like they had just figured out how to package everything, and they just made everything into a brick. So, it doesn't matter what it is, just add bacon. Absolutely. Bacon grease, a little bit of onion, garlic.
What do? You cut them in half, and then you put like a stick of butter in the frying.
I put a full stick of butter in the bottom, in the cast iron skillet. Biggest cast iron skillet I can find. And then I cut the Brussels sprouts in half. If they're fresh. If they're frozen, I always buy the small Brussels sprouts so I can just cook them whole. And then you cut them in half, and then before I put them into the pan, I
leave that for the cookbook.
Okay.
Be like, leave that for the cookbook.
This one.
Michael P. in the house. So
that would be Michelle P. Sorry about that, Michelle. No, you said Michael.
So, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. A whole stick of butter is roughly how much butter?
It's a quarter of a pound.
So, how many of
Did you just snap your fingers? No, he did not.
How many of our cupcake butter cakes is that?
It's just one. It's a quarter of a cup, so I guess 2. It's 2, because I think a half a cup is in. I think so. Help me out on that, y'all. I think a half a cup is 1 stick of butter. I think so. I think it would be 2 of those.
I know
I think.
how I got all of this. This is a lot of popcorn. Because, like, popcorn is like my
cast iron wok. Oh my gosh, I would be in heaven. Anyway, I think it's a half a cup is in 1 stick. So it would be 2. Yeah. 1 stick is a half a cup. So it would be 2 of those little muffin things.
All of this right here is popcorn. Popcorn and the steroid shots.
Mm-hmm.
Popcorn is my comfort food. If you see me with a big honking bowl of popcorn I'm just eating,
back away.
Leave me be.
Leave him alone.
Leave me be, because I'm in my feelings.
Oh, he's all in his feelings if he's eating popcorn by himself.
Yeah.
Now, there are times where he'll share it, but the man has become a connoisseur of popcorn and different toppings and stuff that go on your popcorn.
Yes.
We love, one of our favorite things to do is get a packet of dry ranch.
See, that's not really my favorite.
Oh, I love that.
Patrick, Breakaway Homestead. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. Breakaway Homestead, when they came down this time, we went to Tractor Supply. And he bought these sticks. They were like this long, and they were like that big around. And it was popcorn, but it was caramel popcorn.
Yeah, caramel popcorn, yeah.
Yeah. But it went hard. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know if they put the caramel on there and then smothered it with like a marshmallow to make it soft.
Yeah, soft, yeah.
But it was kind of good.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, so popcorn. So butter is definitely our nemesis at our house. That's why we're so looking forward to the girls being prego, because
clarify that.
The heifers and
clarify that.
Yeah, I've been calling my daughters heifers lately. Hi, my name is Robin, and I've been calling my daughters heifers lately.
Homemade potato soup topped with bacon. I can get in my feelings on that one too.
So we make twice baked potato soup. That's pretty good like that. When we have baked potatoes, we
save it for the cookbook. If you write it and show it up to the camera.
I'm just going to write them down. What was it for? Oh, Brussels sprouts. And what was that next thing I was just getting ready to talk about?
The twice baked potato soup.
Oh.
And then you got to talk about the twice baked potatoes too, because your twice baked potatoes are off
I
the
think
chain.
I did a video on those.
I think you did too. But we still got to put it in the book.
My twice baked potatoes are amazing. Comfort food. So I don't think Jason is going to allow boys near his girls.
Let me tell you. But when our cows are in milk and we make our
own butter.
Our own butter.
It's all over then. Just saying.
And Robin came up with a brilliant idea. Okay? Because we don't... This is how we pasteurize our milk. We put it in a glass. And we take it past our eyes.
That's pasteurized. Yeah, we don't process our milk at all.
It's raw, baby.
The only thing that we do, obviously, with the butter is we have to siphon out the
parquet,
the cream.
Mm-hmm.
So we end up doing that, but we don't heat treat it or do anything with it. So we end up doing the making the butter, and when we first started making it, it was ridiculous because we were told to do it a certain way. And again, that was still back before YouTube. Mm-hmm. YouTube was not really doing much of anything when we were making butter. And
well, we got a making butter video.
Right, but we didn't make that until like a couple years. We made that up here.
Yeah.
And the thing is that like everybody kept telling us, oh, you can make it in a ready mixer, you can do it in a standing mixer, it's okay. And we bought one, And we tried, and it didn't do nothing. And the next, then we spent the money on a fancy electric churn, and that worked great until the part that actually churns the butter just would not stay on the motor spinny thingy. And we kept trying to replace the part, and it just would not work. And so I was like, well, we got to figure something out. And what we figured out, and most of y'all that make butter with a standing mixer know this, the trick is you have to bring the cream to room temperature.
Windswept made the jelly this week.
Yay!
Wanderlust, I'm going to give you...
We used a jar. Well, see, you could use a jar, but the problem is we were making a pound of butter just about every time we milked. So, or not every time we milked, every day. Like between the two milkings, we had enough to make a pound of butter. And so we couldn't do a jar. We'd have been shaking a jar all day, every day. So basically what we found out is that you have to everything has to go to room temperature before, otherwise it'll just spin into whipped cream. So once you get it to room temperature and then do it, it goes a lot faster. You won't burn out your motor on your KitchenAid, which we almost did, learning that trick. But once it's there, man, it's amazing. So, I don't know. Anyway. Overlook, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. I know you guys are up there in
Kentucky.
Yeah. Hey, Mimsy. What's up, Anna? So, we've had a pretty crazy week. I had to go to Atlanta again this week. We've been trying to deal with the garden and the hot weather. How many of y'all are still getting really, really hot temperatures? Like, we hit 100 this week, twice. So, it's rough. I wanted to do some planting, and then realized that that was not going to happen. Yeah, we were 99. Yeah, we were 100. And y'all are north of us, so hot here. Where would we get those raccoon traps? Send us an email and we'll hook you up. Our email address is bigbearfarms@hotmail.com.
Mimsy, if you could start... Doesn't look like Kitty's going to make it tonight. If you could start posting the links to our stuff, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Southern Cal, our summer is just starting. It's been 100 here for a week. Ugh. We have, Suburban has been there. So it was 100 degrees twice this week, and it was ridiculous. So, yay, Kathy's on her homestead finally. That is amazing. Right. Awesome. I'm so glad. We haven't heard from Kathy in a while. She's been pretty busy, and I was glad to hear. I saw an email from her. I was pretty happy to hear from her.
She's the one that I talked to on the phone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right.
So excited for you, Kathy.
Yeah,
it's been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're really glad to hear. She's in, is it Oklahoma? Can't remember, Kathy. Refresh my memory. I think it's...
Kathy, let me tell you something. I do consulting work where sometimes folks will hire me to go over plans or, send me the plot to their homestead, or even have me come out to their homestead and walk it over with them and tell them what I would do and what I suggest, and if they need help building this or building that, we do it. I tell you what, Kathy, You've been with us a long, long time. Now, I can't afford to drive out there to you.
Yeah, come here and do that for me all the way to Scotland.
You send me the tickets, I will be in Scotland. But I will talk with you via Skype, through an email, any way that I can for 1 month free of charge. And we can go from September 15th to October 15th, whatever. But that is my gift to you for finally reaching your homestead and your dreams.
Mm-hmm. She's still buffering, so she can't even hear it.
Okay, well, somebody put it up in the chat. Tell her what she just won.
You're so bad. Hey, Teresa.
Kathy, you just won a huge prize.
Oh, that's funny. New animals arrived Thursday. Are we talking about sheep? We're talking about the sheep.
No.
Because she has a sheep problem like I have.
Homestead in the Highlands sent me a Marco Polo.
Yes.
She sent me 2 the other day.
Uh-huh.
One, she had the camera turned around and she's giggling and laughing her butt off. And she's like, they let me on the tractor alone again.
Oh, no.
The next Marco Polo I got from her was like an hour later. And her hair was like, it looked like she rode around in a convertible. And she said, this is what happens to your hair in the Highlands when you ride around in a tractor without a, what did she call it? It wasn't like a cap or a hat. I think she called it a top.
I don't know. No cab.
Cab.
There's no cab on the tractor.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. She looked like the flying nun. That's how her hair went out.
No cover on the tractor. Yeah, she had no cab.
No cab.
Ah, that's funny.
So that tickled me. That made me laugh.
That's hilarious. Hotmail.
At Hotmail,
Gmail.
Mimsy, Hotmail.
Learn something new every day. Yep. Hey everyone, I'm a new Meemaw again to a boy, almost 2 weeks old. Aw, congratulations! Yay! How cool is that? I'm looking forward to that. 10 years from now. Noah's Ark.
I don't know.
Basilton Mini Farm. Hello, Okra. Sorry, it's okay. It's really okay.
One job, Mimsy. You got one job. One job. We got another box in this week also. Of course, I got robbed. Everybody else in the house made out like fat rats.
Just saying. Wait, what? Just saying. Oh, wait. You can't see it because of my hair. Wait, let me do it again.
Now you can't see it because of the chair, honey.
Now can you see it?
Yeah, and your underwear showing.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Just white. So, no big deal. Canned coleslaw. Ooh, I bet that would be good.
So.
Your bloomers are showing. They're white. It's no big deal. Who cares? It's not like I was wearing pretty lace or anything. Anyway.
So,
with a needle and thread.
we also have, we got so much going on here with hashtag big plans for 2020. Like, I really don't know how we're going to be able to fit it all in the reveal on New Year's Eve.
Be a lot. Why, thank you, Mimsy. I know a girl that could get you one. Just saying. I'm just kidding.
Well, you almost started that. Well, thank you, Mimsy. You came from Savannah.
Mm-hmm. More points for undies anyway. That's the way to do it, Niana. Snapping beans while she's watching.
We snapped all of our beans about a month ago.
And we got more in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody here know what happens? Like, I planted more beans. And my beans are growing like this and then up like this. But now some of them are starting to straighten up. I'm thinking it might be water. What?
It's from when you had them inside and they were...
I didn't have them inside.
Oh, they were... That's right.
I was direct sow on those. I don't know.
I don't know.
Know what I'd like to have a recipe of? Taco Pop-Tarts.
You need to make those again.
Well, look, without getting into too many details, we've had a little bit of a financial hiccup, so we're still trying to catch up on some things. And so one of the things is the propane on the oven, or for the oven. So we haven't quite gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Hi, Mimsy, Robin. They're drunk. I mean, that's what they look like. Like, they're growing some beautiful leaves. And they did start out straight up. And then they kind of like leaned over and did like this number. And they're growing up now.
Get out.
But the problem is, Apollo, get up. You stink. Get over there. Go fart over there. This way. Go.
You nasty.
You stink. Oh. Anyway, so they grow.
Yeah,
they're
smell
growing
your
out
own stuff for a change.
and then growing up. And I looked at a couple of them, and a couple of them today that were leaned over are now standing back up. So, I don't know. Taco Pop-Tarts sounds crazy. I'm in. They're amazing. We've had them before. They're really good. But I need an oven to be able to do it. So, yeah, I've been trying to do a video for a while. But, yeah, nasty, Apollo. That's what I say to my husband. Go fart over there. The weather did cause this, just the time, and they will survive this. I don't know. Whatever the case, I'm hoping they'll stand straight back
Tanya
up.
sneaked in.
Snuck in.
No, that's a sneak.
It's a good thing I'm teaching it. I know, right? My Pintos died. That sucks. Yeah, so I've got beans I'm trying to get going. I'll tell you another thing. So I have these tomatoes that are growing. I was just out there a little while ago just looking at them. And
that's not what you want to talk about.
Why? Well, I was going to bring that up. So this is what happened. I went out there and I was looking. And I saw a tomato that looked like it had been eaten into. So I looked at it and it had a caterpillar in it. So, of course, I grabbed it and I took it over to the Tom Turkey. And, hey, Green Gables, what's up? And so I took it to them, or him, and I went back and I found a couple more. And so then I took them out to the other Toms that are in the other tractor. Well, then I came back and I've never seen this. Like, it took my brain a second to register what my eyes were seeing. It was horrible. I must have had at least 200 baby caterpillars that couldn't have been more than a half an inch long. And there were so many of them when they were moving, it was making the whole leaf move.
On the tomato?
On the tomato leaf, yeah.
Did you cut it off? And
I did. I called Blaze over. I think Blaze thought somebody was dying. Because I was like, Blaze, get over here! And he's like, what's going on? Get me something to cut this off with now. I'm freaking out. And he had a box cutter or something from work still in his pocket. And so he sliced it off, and then we sliced. And there was another one. There were 2 leaves that it was just like covered in them. And so I picked it up, and I was going to take it over to our new layers.
Where's your pocket knife?
I can't find my...
Did you lose your Leatherman?
I don't know where it is. I think it's in the car, but I can't find it.
How long has it been missing?
For a while.
Since the wreck?
No.
Before the wreck?
No, after. No, I had it after the wreck. I don't know where it is. Let's not talk about that. So then I took them over to the turkeys, and I think it's in the bottom of my car. I think it's in the floorboard. I'm hoping. Some people will understand why I'm upset with that. But anyway, so our chickens. So at the beginning of the season, back in March, we got 12 layers from chicks from Meyer. Only 9 made it. We lost 3 of them, but we still have
That's what she has.
Yeah, I do. So, it's so old, y'all. It was the first gift he ever gave me. They don't even make it anymore. It's called a kick. And if they do make a kick, it's not the same kick that I had. So, we had these chicks. So, we've been babying them ever since we got them outside. There's 9 of them. And I've been going out there like almost every day going, okay, it's been 20 weeks. It's time for you to start laying. And they're not laying. And they weren't laying. And it was so hot. And I was like, well, they're just so hot. They're not laying. Well, then yesterday I'm at work. And I get a text message. And Jason's like, or it was a Marco Polo. Guess what we found? And there's LaDessa. And she's got 1 egg in her hand. She's holding it. And she's so smiling. Just cheese grin. And then a little while later I get a message. Guess what? We got 7. So I posted on Instagram this morning a picture with the bean plants and the eggs. And yeah, so. So now we have layers. We had 3 today, but I don't know. They're probably still kind of regulating on who's laying when, so we'll see.
See, I had a message on my Marco Polo that I sent you a Marco Polo 7 days ago, and you haven't answered, and I'm supposed to follow up. Now you gonna come in my chat box talking about Marco Polo?
My silly goose has started laying eggs again. Oh, wow. If ours is, they're somewhere where we don't know. What the heck is a Marco Polo? It's an app that you basically can talk back and forth to each other, record messages back and forth to each other. Jason loves talking to me on Marco Polo because I can't really interrupt him.
I talk a lot with some guy Homestead.
Some guy.
A.K.A. Broussard Homestead. I talk, Mimsy loves Marco Polo.
Mm-hmm. Can't reply, I'm shirtless.
I talk to Chris all the time on Marco Polo, Robin, Mimsy, Broussard, Homestead in the Highlands all the time.
Another app, I cannot do Instagram or tweet. I'm too old. Whatever, you're not too old. You just refuse to learn.
That's the only way Homestead in the Highlands communicate is through Marco Polo, and it is wonderful. We were able to sit there. It was us and Windswept Homestead talking with Homestead in the Highlands and her mates. Her friends. Mm-hmm. And we were literally comparing words. Okay, you call this object...
She said we had a giggle with our group of friends. Yep, that's exactly.
You guys call this object... We call it this. What do you guys call it? And then we would tell them what we call it. And then we went on for hours because Windswept is originally from Vermont or Connecticut. One of them where they park the cars in the yard.
No, that's Boston.
Bob.
Nah. No, Vermont?
Vermont.
Connecticut? Oh. We were talking food too. Yeah, yeah. That was really cool. It was really neat.
That's what I can't wait for March. Are we allowed to talk about this? Can we talk about this? Homestead in the Highlands.
Vermont. Yeah, there we go.
Are we allowed to talk about this yet?
Speaking of Vermont, Windswept, I need to ask you a question. We were cleaning out our pantry today, and did you
guys have a good time?
Yeah,
Jeremiah just completely.
I'm sorry.
threw off.
We found some molasses at our house. Did y'all drop off molasses at our house?
Yeah. Did you leave some molasses here on accident?
Because it's in our house. So, hey Maya.
So
Yes.
I want to know. Maya's in the chat box. You were just out in California, right? Did you have,
Maybe.
Did you have any type of mountain wanting to be a real Marine flashbacks, or did they ask you to come on Pendleton and pose for this picture before and after, voguing it?
Not on accident. We used some. What did we make with it?
I don't know. I didn't know we used it.
We used it for something. What did we make? Is that when we made the pulled pork, maybe?
I don't know. If you did, it was
I think
good.
we did the pulled pork. Maybe. I don't know. He was in Northern California. Potato.
I still
like the cake.
We
We did. We put a hurting on the cake.
We tore that cake up. We're like, they ain't coming back. I was like Jeremiah with my cheesecake. I was just Red-headed Hunter. How you doing? So I'm glad that Jess and Jeremiah made it back safe. Back. That's good.
Not a fan of blackstrap molasses. Too bitter. I don't know. It was good. Whatever it was. I think it was blackstrap. It's really good. Whatever it is. Did Jess bring an extra bag, or is she shipping home the goodies from California?
Yeah. So I can't wait. In a couple of weeks, we are going to be hanging out
Extra bag.
with them. And I said, hey, Jeremiah, you know that picture of that book that I sent you? Robin got her copy in on Monday. And we're going tomorrow, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So we're going to the church tomorrow.
Yes. We both like it.
Yes, it's a good book.
We got one copy from the library, and when Jason started reading it, he's like, "You need to read it too." So I went and ordered a copy off Amazon.
I said you need to read it when I'm not reading it, so that way we can talk about it while we're reading it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you Robin just bought a copy.
It was like $10.
I was gonna say I thought you got it for $8, but anyway, it
I
didn't
don't
matter.
know. Yeah.
It was well worth it. It already changes the way that we talk to each other. The book is called Keeping Your Love On.
Keep your love on.
Keep Your Love On.
Yeah. Very good book.
Very good book.
Maybe we'll see about March. Oh. Wait, are you up to visit? Oh. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah. Homestead in the Highlands is coming here.
She's trying.
She's going to be trying to come here my birthday week. Because it's going to be my birthday, her birthday, Blaze's birthday, and really...
Carol's is right the week
right
before.
So
Jason's.
we're going to kind of have a little bit of a birthday gathering with her. She's going to teach us how to cook different English and Scottish dishes.
No haggis. Big Bear birthday bash. Yep.
So I was going to talk to you about that at HOA, Jeremiah, because I know you want to meet her also. So Apollo, lay down. Good boy.
Yeah. So anyway, so what have we got planned for this week coming?
I don't know.
Gosh, I'm such an idiot.
Why? You're not, but why?
Well, when I was taking care of the tomatoes, what is planted in the same bed as the tomatoes?
Oh, and you touched your face?
My mouth is like on fire.
Oh no. Here. You want some milk?
Mm-mm.
Poor baby needs some milk.
Mm.
You want to go get you some sourdough bread?
Mm-mm. It'll be alright.
You want some oil to put around it over here? You want some? Yeah, let me kiss it away.
Mm-mm. No, then it's gonna burn you too.
It's okay. I'm tough. I'm a real Marine.
It's on this side right here. Ow. Anyway. So we have cayenne peppers growing in the same bed as the... If I hadn't had dinner yet, ice cream would be amazing. We have, in the same bed as the tomatoes, we have cayenne in there. And, bye. Have a good one. Y'all be careful on your way home.
Love you too.
But the cayennes are... I thought they were all done. Like, we picked a bunch of them. And I went out there and, hey, Carolyn, what's up? And is that dirt coming right at the same time as somebody leaving?
So let's talk about how we all come from dirt.
No.
Ding! As he's walking out the door.
Yeah. Our tomatoes just started putting on flowers again. Yeah, our flowers are coming. But I'll tell you the thing that I'm excited about is I have I was watching everybody talk about suckers with the tomatoes.
Uh-huh.
And I figured you could do that, but I'd never done them before. And so I started plucking off, and I had one bed that just didn't do very well, so we had just completely emptied it out. And so I just started taking the suckers, and I would just like poke them in the ground, poke them in the ground, poke them in the ground. And eventually, one of them actually rooted, and now I have a plant that's like 5 feet tall and probably about 5 feet wide. And it is now putting tomatoes out. But the problem is that
Don't jam this pen into
it was
the glass.
fine. It wasn't even on. It was.
Look at this pen.
It was just like that.
My son got me this pen for a Christmas present, and she's like emphasizing her points with it into the desk.
Oh, it was into the paper. Anyway, so I took some of these suckers and put them in, but the problem is that I don't remember which plant I took it from. And, well, believe it or not, Broussard, you're one of the people that I was like, wait, I can do this? So, between y'all and Jess and a couple other people talking about being able to pluck the suckers and reroot them, I went ahead and just tried it. I just kept sticking them in the ground until one of them took. And so now I have tomatoes. I have tomatoes growing, but I have no idea what
kind.
What kind they are. They're little small round ones. I know they're not paste because they're coming out like definitely circle.
Well, one of the things
round.
that tomato plant that you pulled the bugs off tonight, was that the Jersey?
Yes.
The
Jersey Devils.
Jersey
what I think it is.
Devil.
I think it's a Jersey Devil. Yeah. What about it?
What happened to the man's arm?
I don't know. Oh, that's still wasn't it his shoulder or whatever that he hurt? Yeah.
So, you guys coming?
Huh?
How's the house coming, Ethan?
Oh. Well, we weren't done. The
That's
Jersey Devils.
Those are definitely a super paste tomato. It is. I think it's more of a paste tomato than the Amish paste tomato.
Or the Roma.
Yeah.
There's no juice in it at all.
None.
It is strictly a meat. Like
It's a meat and potatoes kind of tomato.
tomato, yeah. Hoping we'll be partially in next month. Good.
I mean, that's good, but there was a part of me, I'm not going to lie, there was a part of me that was praying it wasn't going to happen and y'all were going to come down and hang out here this winter.
The one that we're growing is, I believe it's the Jersey Devil. It grows really long. Like, some of my tomatoes are probably like 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches long. And they've got these streaks going down through a bunch of them. But I bit into one expecting it to have like the rich flavor that a meat, slicer tomato has. And it really,
I liked the flavor once you got past that it was just meaty.
Yeah.
I think it would make a very good ketchup.
I think just like anything, it would be really good if it was accentuated with salt, like if it had some salt on it, maybe. But I'm not really thrilled about it yet. I haven't been sold on it yet. Yeah. But it was the first tomatoes of the season, so I'm kind of waiting to see what happens with the next ones. But like I said, when I went out there, I had several that were yucky because those stupid caterpillars. So I'm really upset.
I can tell.
Okay, so in case y'all haven't figured it out yet, I've started to do more of the garden stuff. Because Jason is really trying to focus hardcore on his schoolwork. And
all the construction projects.
Right, and there's a lot of building going on right now. And
hashtag Big Plans 2020.
And we have a lot of animals going down right now. We got turkeys going through. We got these layers that we got to move. We got all this different stuff going on. And we got something coming next week.
Wait a minute. What's coming next week?
You know what's coming next week. You fussed at me when I ordered them, but but I delayed ordering them. So yeah, look, it's Mama Grows. No, it's not. Wait, no, it's a different one. I always get her mixed up. The other Kathleen is with a K. Sorry, Kathleen. I'm sorry. Yes, more chicks. Yes. We've got a bunch of. We have a bunch of, because the weather, the way it's been, we figured we could try one more round of broilers, because even if it dips down like 50s, 40s, they'll be fine. We may just have to wait a little bit longer, but the way we figured our math is 8 weeks would be 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. So, we're figuring that if we raise them right and get them going, we should be able to start processing right before Thanksgiving. And I don't know about everybody else, but at least in our business, in my business at work, we start to slow down after, I guess, like the second week in December, like right before Christmas. So we have a couple of weeks where there won't be a whole lot of anything going on, because so many different people are going on vacations and things like that, that we'll have a lot of downtime to be able to process birds. So that's what we're up for in about 8 weeks. Then tax time comes on it. Yeah, that's true too.
I may need to have a working party. And this, in all seriousness, this doesn't really have much to do with the chicks, but it reminded me. Anybody that's close to us, I may need a hand one weekend. We are trying to move the brooder house from behind my shop, bringing it all the way down over here.
Towards the house.
By the house. To be able to plug it in, plumb it in, so it has water and everything there. So that way we can take that room that we just did all of that work into and put Blaze in that room, so then that way Carol Ann can have her own room and LaDessa can have their own room. Our plans were, when we bought this house, we thought that Blaze would have been at UGA by now, or some other college or off in the military.
Yeah, we figured by 20, because we were looking at Carol hitting puberty, we were like, well, by the time she needs her own room, Blaze will be gone, so we don't really need more than 3 bedrooms, so we were okay with where we were at.
And so now...
This past week...
It's become very apparent that the girls need their own room.
Yeah. This week was definitely...
Well, the last 2 weeks. That's why we haven't really had a video come out. Because we've been kind of trying to stop people from going crazy.
Each other. Yeah. Send Blaze to me.
And Blaze is in school now.
Yeah.
And he's making A's. And he's doing great. But he's 20 and he needs his own room, but Carol is 14 and she needs her own room. So my plan is to take everything out of that room where Robin is doing a lot of the seed starting, and the one that we showed you where we made that little brooder house. So it's basically the same size his room is, only longer.
It might be because your kids are streaming something else.
Yeah.
Our stream health looks like it's good.
Everyone's saying it's good here.
Yeah.
So he's not losing any... He won't be losing any space.
Right.
And so it'll still
Kathleen,
be good.
send us the information through our email, and we'll take a look at it.
And but it's just one of those that's a big shed, and it's going to be a lot for Blaze. Blaze and I moved it from up there in the front when it was given to us.
Yeah, if you look on Instagram, you'll see we have some video of y'all rolling it, and...
But the problem here is that we got to go down a steep hill, and then we got to go over a little creek that we need to get it over. We can do it the same way we got it there. It's just going to take a little bit more manpower, so that way somebody doesn't get run over by the shed.
Yeah.
And preferably, if I could get 3-4 guys, we could probably get it done in 30 minutes.
I can help tractor. I don't know. Could you move it with a tractor?
I mean, I guess you could move it with a tractor.
Hollow. Golly. Yeah. No, it's
I've been patient long enough. So and so it's gonna be one of those that's manual labor time, and it's just gonna be guys holding it, bringing the pipes around so we can continue to roll it.
And we'll feed whoever comes to help. We'll feed you.
We'll feed you. And
definitely feed you. I have a vision of the Flintstones in my head when you talk about rolling down the hill. Yeah. Look, when I came home from lunch the day that they were moving it, because they were moving it from our old neighbor's house.
Her back pasture.
Yeah, her back part.
Through our front
pasture. To
down
the
past the muscadines.
Yeah. So that was the thing. Is like, I was like, what are y'all doing? And then I could just see it. Like, y'all are rolling it. And so when you said you wanted to move it over there, I was like... Yeah, that's what we were doing. We have these big, huge PVC.
They're 4-inch electrical grade, the gray, or they may be sewer grade. Sewer grade.
Getting started on homesteading.
Pipes.
Hello. Yes.
And we literally rested on there, and they're about, I guess they're about a 6 or an 8 foot section.
They're pretty wide. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're taller than me. So they might, but not. No, they might not be taller than me. Anyway.
I don't know. Whatever, they were efficient. They just had to move them, and
they're wide long enough that the entire building can rest on it, and we have we have room to slide.
Yeah.
To be able to turn the building.
Yeah.
And it's just and get a couple more hands to help push and hold it when we go down those hills. The girls, Dessa and Carol, are very efficient at grabbing the pipe and running it, because we have a good, I don't know, 30, 40 pieces of pipe that we can get a good long push to where they're grabbing 2 at a time and they come running by.
Through, yeah. But we'll see. And of course, we'll be filming all of it. But the thing about with the place that Blaze is moving into, we did all the measurements and stuff, and it's the same size as his bedroom that he has now. Mm-hmm. And the nice thing is, the bedroom he has right now, he doesn't have a door. So at least this one will have a door. We'll be able to put, now the door right now has windows, like the little pane windows or whatever. So they put a curtain over that, so that's ready to go. And so now it's just a matter of, gutting everything out again and reconfiguring some stuff.
We were just going to try to get Blaze's own little tiny home and put it on here, but because of how the craze has gone and they've gotten so popular,
they're expensive now.
They're $10,000-$15,000 now, and we can't. There's no way we can do that, and there's no way he can do it either. And so we've got that extra room that we gotta move some things around. And we basically, said, Blaze, okay, you need to buy us this greenhouse, and instead of going off partying with your paycheck, you buy this greenhouse, and
well, because here's the thing, that all of the food that we're growing is going into his belly too. Mm-hmm. So it's in everybody's best interest, including his, for us to be able to raise all the food. I pay his car insurance, his phone. Yeah. So
he can buy me a greenhouse.
Yeah. And we're gonna get, like, we've been watching. Harbor Freight has a pretty decent sized one with pretty good reviews. Yeah. And Harbor Freight constantly has like 20% coupons or, $150 coupons. And so that is probably what, we'll end up doing. It'll end up being like a little over $500.
Yeah. It's about, once you get the coupon in, it's about $500.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one that Jess started out with, but it was very flimsy, and they basically just reframed it with 2x4s. And we're blessed because we get all the 2x4s that we want for free from all the different crates from the granite companies around here. And
yeah, but okay, so yes, but everybody that has had one that we know has told us how to fix that. Yeah. So, but regardless, we're gonna, and it may be that we don't get the Harbor Freight, we may get a different one, but that's what we're looking into now. We're gonna price that out, or we're gonna price out trying to build one with getting the panels from like Home Depot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see how that will go. Since we know a really good construction guy that could tell us when we're doing something wrong. Yeah.
Too. So
that's true.
That might be the better option.
Yeah. You need to make adjustments with almost any greenhouse kit anyway. Yeah. Look at Doug's greenhouse build.
Yeah. That's where that's where I was talking about getting the panels from and doing it kind of like how he did.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. Well, we're about a minute out from our time. Don't forget, the Homesteaders of America conference is right around the corner. I am offering a hands-on predator control class the Thursday before. Yep. Go onto the Homesteaders of America website and sign up for the class. I don't think mine has sold out yet. I haven't received any word. So I know last year the 3 people that attended my class were extremely happy. They said they got a lot out of it. I still hear from them to this day. And don't forget, Homesteaders of America, cool conference.
Yeah.
Joel Salatin, Justin Rhodes, Roots and Refuge, Patty Alderman, Tommy Alderman, Aldermans.
There's a lot of people.
A lot of people are going to be there. Pratt family is going to be there. The Hollers, I'm pretty sure, are going to be there. So we're going to be there. JJL Forge is going to be there. So it's going to be a really good time.
A lot of vendor booths that are worth going to see.
You're taking a class this year.
I am.
Super cool. And you know why you're taking? You know why she's taking that class? Hashtag Big Plans 2020.
Yeah. Definitely falls right in line with that.
Right in line with that.
Right in line. So.
All right, guys.
Y'all.
Well, thanks for coming and hanging out with us for this hour. Can't wait to see you again this week, hopefully. We won't have any more drama. We'll be able to get some videos out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Videos this week. So, from Robin and I, reminding you to plant smiles.
Grow giggles.
And harvest the love. Be kind to one another. You don't know what that person is going through. Recycle, repurpose, reuse. Keep that stuff out of the landfill. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.